will take us till 11 o'clock. And yes, at that point in time, you already know we give you entertainment at its finest. Yeah. Now, let's jump into some things that you ought to know this morning, right? Without further ado. Okay, I should let you in on the fact that four popular gospel ministers, including evangelist Ayodeji David, popularly known as Kekere Jesu, and his fiancée, died in an accident along the Ikorodu-Shagamu Road in Ogun State. Now, the Federal Road Safety Corps confirmed the incident in a statement by the Ogun State Commander and Public Information Officer Florence Okupe on Monday. That was yesterday. Really sad. Yeah, I heard you. Okay, really sad. I get that. Honestly. Well, let's move away from that one. Souls rest in peace now. The police on Monday dispersed defiant protesters who stormed the streets of Abuja, the federal capital of the FCT, and Port Harcourt in Rivers State to register their displeasure against some action by the government. The protesters took to the streets in four cities as they earlier planned, despite warnings by the police that their agitations was ill-conceived and mischievous. That's what they were told, but they still came up, and the police made sure there was a crackdown. Okay, but let's move away from that one now. The federal government is reassessing economic strategies and exploring potential scenarios to mitigate the possible negative impact of the United States tariffs on the Nigerian economy. Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy, Wale Edun, and the Ministry of Foreign Affairs on Monday in Abuja laid their worries over President Donald Trump's trade policies, which continue to rattle global stakeholders. Well, you should also know that governors elected on the platform of the All Progressives Congress APC under the banner of the Progressives Governor Forum paid a courtesy visit to former President Muhammadu Buhari at his Kaduna residence on Monday. Speaking to journalists after a closed-door meeting, the forum's chairman, Governor Hope Uzodinma of Imo State, said the visit was a demonstration of unity and strength within the APC. Oh, I see. That's something. Now, the Presidential CNG Initiative, PCNGI, has announced that at least 150 new refueling stations will be deployed in the next 18 months. Addressing a press conference at a presidential villa on Monday, Chief Executive of the PCNGI, Michael Oluwagbemi, said the initiative is committed to making sure Nigerians have easy access to refueling. Something, eh? All right, now the Lakurawa terrorist group on Sunday killed 13 members of a vigilante group as they attacked Moroi community in Algier, local government area of Kebbi State. Now, the 13 vigilantes were reportedly killed when they tried to resist the Lakurawa as they attacked and rustled cattle from the community. I will never make light of a death, let alone lives. 13 in this instance. Well. I don't want to go too deep into this because I might just be the same victim of the same thing I preach. So practice what you preach, UD. I'm telling myself, okay? Now, the Lagos State Police Command has confirmed the rescue of 11 victims and arrest of 3 individuals involved in operating a baby factory in the Ijagun area of the state. The command spokesperson, Benjamin Undain, said the illegal operation was uncovered on April 5 of 2025 following a tip-off. I say, yay, with a bell. Okay, that's something. Well done, police. Now, the Joint Admissions and Matriculations Board said it's uncovered 585 fake A-level certificates in 2025 alone. A whopping 585 fake A-level certificates just this year. What month are we again? Somebody remind me. We are in April, and we are already having 585 fake A-level certificates. All right. 4 suspects already arrested by the police. The registrar of the board, Professor Ishak Oloyede, made this known during a closed-door meeting with the staff of the board. All right, that's something. Yeah, well, give it to Joint Admission and Matriculation Board. They tried. Of course, police, well done too, for swooping in on this one. I'm sure you've been called. A 35-year-old man, Gaddafi Issa, and Badamasi Issa, age 30, have been beaten to death by a mob over the suspected theft of livestock at Katsayal village in the Sandamu local government area of Katsina state. A counterinsurgency expert focused on the Lake Chad region, Zagazola Makama, made this known in a post on his X handle on Monday. Okay. What did we talk about? Jungle justice. What did we say about mob actions? What did we talk? What did we say? What did we really talk about? Well, it seems as though what we fear the most is becoming our reality. Well, at least 3 Nigerians based in India, alongside several accomplices, have been arrested by the Telangana Anti-Narcotics Bureau for their alleged involvement in drug trafficking and money laundering. Now, it was learned on Monday that the Indian anti-narcotics operatives also recovered cocaine and MDMA worth 12.5 lakhs from the suspects. Alrighty. There have been good stories, there's been just sad stories, I don't know, but let's go see what's happening on the front page of Nigerian newspapers this morning, keeping in mind that we have an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day, this beautiful Tuesday morning. Join the breakfast show on Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja. Be sure to leave a comment in the comment section. Do the same with YouTube, but except for the fact that with YouTube you need to subscribe, right? So subscribe, and that will be at Eagles FM Abuja. Also, public engagement on YouTube is very well welcome. So give us comments too as well, and those comments would be heralded via the instrumentation of my voice via this platform as well. Okay, so you want to see what's going on in the studio? That's what I'm saying. We have a television that's going on right there. You want to see? You just don't want to hear. You want to see and hear. Okay, get on to YouTube and Facebook as well as across every other social media platforms as you know it at Eagles FM Abuja. Looking into the front page now, let's see. Okay. We are going in there right now. Yes. Okay. I'm trying to get things started. Okay. All right. Found my bearing now. Okay, a couple of dailies now this morning. The Nation newspaper. We've got, which other one now? We've got the Daily Trust newspaper. We've got the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. We've got the Guardian newspaper. We've got the Vanguard newspaper and the Punch newspaper. It's going to be a very smart read. So give me your ears and let's engage already. The Nation newspaper, the big story on the front page of the Nation newspaper now. Federal government allays fears over 14% Trump trade tariff. Federal government allays fears over 14% Trump trade tariff. Now, it's got one rider to it. Economic team assessing impact on budget 2025 assumptions to determine response. The story is continued on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. But just above the Nation newspaper banner now, police disperse protesters in Abuja, Port Harcourt. All right, it's got one rider to it. Guided march in Ibadan, Lagos. All right, so in Lagos and Ibadan, it seems to be successful. But in Abuja and Port Harcourt, page 4 hold that story now for you. Ayedatiwa gets ultimatum to pay. To pay what? Minimum wage, Vasties, others. Alrighty, that story you'd find on page 6, and it's written in red for some reason, the number that is. And to page 3 here, 19.4 billion naira contract fraud. BPP director testifies against Sirika. Is it the same Sirika? Oh, it should be the same Sirika. Okay, page 3 to page 2 now. -1 from 3, you get 2. APC governors visit Supwari, a show of unity, strength. That's what they said. Now, right here, this one says, Afe Babalola cautions against proliferation of universities. Page 3, looking popular right there, you'd ask, you'd say. And we see this one. First Ladies RHI backs battle against cervical cancer with 1 billion naira. That story continues on page 2 of the Nation newspaper. Let's look at this one too. says a Bure-led LP threatens sanctions on OT, Obi. All right, it's got one rider to it. They lack power to call NEC meeting. All right, the story continues on page 4 of the Nation newspaper. At the very base, and on page 3, by the way, Tinubu committed to well-trained, tech-driven modern police. All right, that's all for the Nation newspaper this morning. To the Daily Trust newspaper now, I see the story, it sees me too, and you'd find this one on page 4. It says 6 killed, 59 abducted as bandits attack Katsina communities. All right, page 4. 6 killed, a whopping 59 abducted as bandits attack Katsina communities. 59 abducted, 6 killed. Page 12 now, why lung cancer is silently killing Nigerians. You want to see that story? Go get a copy of the Daily Trust newspaper. To page 8 now, crisis is the kicker. COAS, Chief of Army Staff, that is, visits Plateau, sues for peace. Okay, all right. COAS has gone to Plateau State and is pushing out the message of peace. Oh, let peace reign. Let peace reign. I thought that we were in a season of compensations, though. I'm just saying, not as though anybody is supporting, killings here and there. But I mean, they say atol ain't bad. If there are compensations, maybe, just maybe. What am I saying? Split in Hajj Commission. That's the big story with the Daily Trust newspaper now. Split in Hajj Commission. It's got 2 writers to it now. Board members accuse chairman of abuse of office. Second writer, bodies activities guided by rules. Nakon boss is saying that right there. And we see this one. Of course, that one is on pages 1 and 4. You'd find that story. Okay, I see a lot of people. Okay. These protesters now, or what's going on? Alrighty. Take it back, they call it. Oh, this must be the protest. Take it back protest, right? And this one here on page 6, I've got sharp eyes. Take it back movement. That's the kicker. Police tear gas disperse protesters. What wrong is it to protest? Well, the narrative would always be, it might be hijacked. Somebody will come and hijack it from the behind, and the purpose of the protest will be defeated. Well, I've seen a couple of protests out there, outside the shores of this country, even in other African countries, and I've seen how coordinated it has been. And, of course, kudos to the security apparatus in these countries. They made sure that those who are indeed given a certain license to want to cause mayhem and chaos, really checked and put behind bars and all. But right here, what do we see? Okay, what do you see? What do you see? Did you go out for a protest yesterday? You might as well want to tell us. But let me take you to page 25 now. Road construction is the kicker. Motorists spend hours in Zuba traffic gridlock. All right, to page 28 now. This one again, truck kills, 1 crushes 5 vehicles on FCT road. Again, truck kills 1, crushes 5 vehicles on FCT road. APC governors visits Buhari in Kaduna, page 15. I beg your pardon, it's got that story. And that will be all with the day. Taking you to Nigerian Tribune newspaper, which of course is very, very busy, and giving you the big story now. Youths defy police warning, stage protests in Lagos, Abuja, Rivers, Ibadan, others. Page 6 has got that story. Well, I was having a conversation with my colleague Omoife yesterday, and we were talking about the possibility of this protest. If anything, given what has happened with the previous protest, and we thought that there might not be a protest. I mean, based on past antecedents, but a protest still went through. And I got a call from someone, outside the shores of Nigeria too, who made it clear that, look, it won't be long for even the aged to begin to get on the streets because of how tough things are. And he's talking from a place of experience experientialism. All right, if there's a word like that. In other words, a place of knowledge, a place of experience. All right, but yeah, that story though, the youths defying police warnings, staging protest in Lagos, Abuja, Rivers, Ibadan, others, you'd find on page 6. Saudi ban, Nigeria not affected, federal government says, page 30. To page 4 now, UBEC disburses 22 billion naira to states for training of 224,000 teachers. All right, well done, UBEC. Okay, and CNG, federal government attracts 491 million US dollars investment, unveils plans to expand penetration in 30 states. Page 3 has got that story. To the base now. APC governors visit Buhari in Kaduna, say party stable ahead of 2027. That's something, yeah? Page 15. And to page 25, Naira under pressure amid global tariff tensions. And a couple of writers follow. Operators predict low earnings for Nigeria. Cheaper petrol pump price as oil price crash. Economic management team to review all scenarios. Advise federal government's finance minister is saying that. And the last writer to that story now says effect on exports will be negligible. All right. And let's go to just above the Nigerian Tribune newspaper banner now. You'd find this one. LP crisis is a kicker. Abure's leadership threatens sanctions against Obi Oti others ahead of parallel neck meeting. Pages 15 and 16 has got that story. Plateau killings is the kicker now. Military to deploy more troops to troubled communities. And you'd find that one on page 4. What happened to military to employ more staff or more officers? What happens to that? What happens to NYSC corps members as soon as you finish your NYSC? Any of you who wishes to join the military with a good pay package, please, you're welcome. What happens to that? What happens to, we are so shortchanged when it comes to how much military personnel or how many military personnel we have in the country to combat crime? I don't know. You tell me. JNI condemns killings, right? You find that one on page 4. Nigerian Tribune is done and dusted. But let's get on to yet another one now as we treated the nation, the Daily Trust, the Nigerian Tribune newspaper, and this is the Guardian newspaper. The Guardian newspaper has got the story. The big story is Trump's trade war fuels recession, fears disrupts federal government's 55 trillion naira fiscal plan. Page 6 has got that story. Now, bandits kill 4. Abduct 45 in Katsina local council. Whether it's 59, whether it's 45, well, you never know. All right, abduction is abduction, right? The other one, it was reported that bandits killed, is it 2 now? And abduct 59. Now here it's saying bandits kill 4. Okay. And abduct 45 in Katsina local council. That's really a sad story. Page 8, you'd find that story. And 2025 Hajj, confusion as federal government debunks reports on Saudi entry ban on Nigeria. 13 others. Page 3 has got that story. Still on page 3, looking popular now with the Guardian newspaper. Obi Oti led charge as LP enters make or break showdown. Okay. And this one, Amnesty International demands probe into police assaults as protesters want Cybercrime Act repealed. Right. Why exactly do they want that act repealed? Page 6 has got details. And this one will engender better modern police force. Tinubu pledges. All right. Page 8. And to page 5. End killings insecurity across states. Falana tells federal government. And presidency hopeful of $1 billion US CNG investment by year end. Page 4. And this one says EU pledges 300 million euros to support Nigeria's fight against terrorism. Page 4. EU, European Union, that is. They are pledging 300 million euros to support Nigeria's fight against terrorism. All right. Okay. I won't say a word. Let's leave it there. Got the big story on the Vanguard newspaper front page. Cybercrime Act, emergency rule protest. Police, protesters clash in Abuja, Port Harcourt's got a couple of writers to it now. Rivers Police denies firing tear gas at protesters, arresting journalists. Second writer, protest in Lagos, Osun peaceful. Alrighty, that's something, yeah? Okay. Let's give it. Yeah. Lagos and Osun State, it was peaceful. But Abuja, Port Harcourt, nah. Minister backs protest, warns against destruction of national infrastructure. Well, I mean, if you start destroying national infrastructure, then you're not protesting anymore. That's not a protest. But you want to see more on that story, details on page 5 you'd find. And you can see protest pictures too as well, right? A lot of people, holding their fist tightly and all of that in action. Well, you should go see that one already, as they showed you an array in Rivers, in Abuja, in Lagos, in Oyo State as well. You see, how the protest actually went or looks like. But then how do you see this? Remember, we'll give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. So get on to YouTube, subscribe at Eagles FM Abuja, as well as on Facebook at Eagles FM Abuja, and you will see for yourself. Now, this one right here says, Afe Babalola to NAS, National Assembly, that is. Stop approving substandard varsities, page 10. And reverse Fubara's suspension. U.S. Law Institute tasks Tinubu, page 8. You'd find that story. All right, just above the Vanguard newspaper banner now. Vanguard, we see global tariff war. Federal government will review impact on Nigeria. Wale Edun, Minister of Finance, coordinating Minister of the Economy, right, is the one saying that one. Page 19, you'd find that story. It's got one rider to it. U.S. China at daggers drawn as Trump threatens Beijing with extra 50% tariff. Wow, Trump. You are really trumping. Okay, well, I see this one. LP crisis, Abure, OBOT, summon parallel INEC meetings, page 9. And that will be all with the Vanguard newspaper. Let's see how we can quickly punch this one through. And the big story with the Punch newspaper, local government autonomy is the kicker now. Governors block council chairman from opening CBN accounts. Wow. Governors block council chairman from opening CBN accounts. Page 2, you would find that one on local government autonomy. It does seem as though what some of you family members are saying might just be right. Maybe too much focus has been centered on Mr. President. It's time to searchlight on the governors themselves and their activities, because I don't know. What you think? It's got one rider to it now. Governors tighten grip as central bank rolls out stringent account opening guidelines. Okay, anger as police disrupt protest. Deploy choppers. Deploy choppers? You'd find that one on page 2 of the Punch newspaper. Okay, this one here says, 4 arrested as JAM uncovers 585 fake A-level certificates. Page 7. Friends mourn for gospel artists killed in Ogun accidents. Page 4. You'd find the story. Souls rest in peace. Just to the side of a Punch newspaper banner now, 2027 is a Kika. APC governors visit Buhari amidst associates defections to SDP, page 8. And just above the Punch newspaper banner now, I'm talking about the heights, the apogee, the peak, the zenith, the top of it now. U.S. imported $643 million Nigerian goods in 2 months. Report shows, and page 21 holds it. Page 24, 78,000 Cameroonians, others sought asylum in Nigeria. United Nations is saying that. And the factional firestorm, Obi Abure camps clash over parallel NEC meetings. And that will be all with the Punch newspaper. Keep in mind that we will just go out now, head out and get some recess going. Don't worry, when we do come back, it's just going to be you and your voice. Don't go away.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
Chai! What happen, bros?
Now this Ramadan promo where they bust my head though.
Ramadan promo?
Yes, so the Ramadan promo from my Abuja Home Limited, their real estate company where they support small man to rise. You remember last year, my Abuja Home gave back 500 plots for free.
I remember people rush the land now.
Then they run am again, oh. My Abuja Home Limited for their land where they for Peiko Gwagwalada for Abuja FCT. Then they give out another 300 plots for free in their Ramadan promo.
300 plots for free again?
Yes! Yes, 300 plots only. No be just any land o. Na FCT Abuja land, bros. Just pay the money for legal and admin and you don't become landowner like me.
How much, bros?
If you want 250 square meter plot, you pay only 700,000. And for 500 square meter plot, you pay 1 million only. But the promo dey finish soon o. E dey finish soon o.
Wow, 700,000 and 1 million naira. Very affordable. Ramadan promo. Help me, bros, before the land finish.
Just call 080-888-37426, 080-888-37426 or 080-827-23824, 080-827-23824 or visit their website www.myabujahome.com. My Abuja Home. Live the life.
Eagles 102.3 Abuja.
It is 34 minutes gone past the hour of 7 on the AM side. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, the Eagles Morning Rises Breakfast Show. And yes, we are on to that segment you love. It's called the newspaper review segment. At least that's how you call it. We like to call it the pages, where we're looking to the front page of Nigerian newspapers. Well, join the conversation already as I hand down the numbers to you, the studio numbers. That is 0907 353 0044 or 0908 766 8888. The WhatsApp portal number 0909 705 4450. And keep in mind that as you send a voice note to the WhatsApp portal number, be sure to keep it short and simple. Go straight to the point. 1 minute 30 seconds or at most 1 minute 35 seconds will be good, right? But then if you're given a voice call, please, all right? Keep it at least 2 minutes. Highest 2 minutes, please. If you don't, I'll be checking the time now as your worthy timekeeper. So if it elapses 2 minutes, I might have to, bring down your volume, if you know what I'm saying, right? These are the numbers as I've given to you, and let's get to hear from you already. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, Moses.
Thank you. God bless you. Moses
Awesome.
from Suleja.
All the way from Suleja, Moses. Talk to us.
God bless you.
Yeah.
What of our brother there, Donoja and Usman Daura?
They're beautiful, I'm sure, this morning.
We don't need to hear from them.
All right. Thank you,
Yeah.
Moses.
Yes, thank God bless you. Bandit killed 6 and adopted 59. I begin to wonder, are those 59 being adopted from a community down to the bush? Are they animals? No security intervention? In fact, sometimes when I'm hearing headlines of news like this, to gather people almost 59, killing, and I believe this is not 2 minutes operation, 5 minutes operation, 10 minutes operation. Do you see what I'm seeing, UD? This is not 20 minutes operation. Within that period that they enter into the community, have the time to settle down to kill and gather people, almost 59. No any security intervention. UD. It's so alarming. Every day we hear this. And this is a state where we won't have not one ruling president. We have ruling president. Which I believe that with those calibers of personalities in that state, the issue of insecurity could have been a last story. I am sad, UD. I am sad.
I am sad.
Taking human being 59 into the bush, kill some, and no military intervention. I rest my case.
All right, Moses, thank you. Right there, saying he's resting his
Not
case. It's so
leadership.
sad.
And
Hello.
every-
Good morning to you.
We have not shown leadership. Thank
Hello?
you very much.
Okay, that's not very ready for us now. 070 or 0907 353 0044 is that number to call. The other number would be 0908 766 8888. Hello, good morning.
Oga, God bless you, my
Good morning.
wonderful and also eloquent barrister.
Dr. Prince
God
Hyde.
bless you, sir.
Good morning.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. How is my queen?
She's
I've
fine.
not heard from her this morning.
Very well, she's fine.
Extend my profile greeting to her.
Thank you.
Oga, it's quite unfortunate
Right.
that majority of us are unleashing evil against one another in this country. I mean, this instant killing that occurring in some part of many Nigerian states, it's not welcomable. It's anti-cultural, it's anti-humanistical, and it's anti-religious. Why are we doing this to ourselves? Do you expect anybody from the shore, from outside the shore of this continent, to come and feed this wonderful and noble country together? Everything lies in your hand, my line, irrespective of our cultural, connotation and our political identification and also background. Mm-hmm. We're still under political entity known as Nigeria, with its own location. I don't know. Any life that has been lost can never come back again.
Right.
I use this media in order to work, consummate, and condone to the families of people that who the long ones are involved in this gruesome killing. Mm. It's not a welcome development place.
Right.
May God give them the fortune to bear an irrepressible loss. I'm warning Nigerian people, we want to come together. The whole Nigeria, the most populous black nation in the world, the most crude oil producing nation in the world, and at the same time, the giant of Africa. Look at how we have made this country to become a laughing stock. We have become a borrowed nation because of playing the politics of jingoism, disaster, politics of vindictism, politics of mediocrity, politics of corruption, politics of profligacy, and also embezzlement of public funds, politics of insecurity. Those people are doing this thing. Are they coming from or from spirit? Are they spiritual beings? They are human beings like you and me. Right. Can't we give peace chance so that Nigeria is going to move on? Right. So that we're going to consolidate our political terrain. So that we're going to consolidate our economical consolidation. And we are going to consolidate our technological achievement and advancement.
Okay,
Please,
Dr. Prince,
enough to this barbarity.
Appreciate
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Enough to the barbaric attitude. He's saying that right there. But let's go take this one. Hello, good morning.
Hello, morning.
Good morning to you, Abdul.
My name is Abdul calling from Suleja, Niger State.
Awesome. Welcome, Abdul.
My greetings to all the callers and the listeners, especially Salis.
All right.
What of Omoife?
Omoife is good. She's doing well.
UD.
Yes, please.
All the people that has been killed, bandit and accidents, they are so rest in peace.
Amen to that one.
Because this our country, there's no day we will not hear killing.
Right.
To the crude oil, I learned that the price has fallen in the global market. So the Nigerian NNPC should do something about the fuel. I normally say on this our station that if fuel cheap, in the market will be, they should do something about it. UD,
yes, please.
You know, there was a time I was saying it about this local government autonomy issue. You see now, the governors, they don't want the local government chairman to open an account with central bank.
Right.
Because we go to their account directly. That's why they are stopping there. For still, the way I'm seeing it, even though this money is going to the account directly, the governors, they will still have upper hand over the local government chairman because they are still the one that put them there.
Right.
Because if you see all the governors that belongs to APC, you will see all the local government for APC. If it is for PDP, you see all the local government chairman from PDP. They will still have an upper hand. So may God help us in this country.
All right, appreciate
Whatever they are doing, God is seeing everybody. God bless Nigeria. God bless Eagle FM. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Abdul. Appreciate that one from you all the way from Suleja. Taking this call now. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Master Yuki.
Good morning to you.
Dr. Olajide
from Wuse. Awesome.
The Gastrola Collab and English Nurse of Eagle FM. I say good morning to all of us.
That's right. Good morning, my brother.
Governor's blog, local government chairman from opening account with CBN. Those that are protesting yesterday, why can't they stage this kind of a protest? But you can see how we take things that is not necessary. It is what we embrace so much in this part of the world.
Right.
Throughout the state, all local government chairmen were blocked from opening accounts. And this Showore could not lead entire Nigeria to occupy every local government, no any of this country. But was busy listening protest for a law that was passed that went through the rudiment of passage. It was in this country when that law is being promulgated and it is to be passed. There was public hearing. This law was never there. It was after the law had been passed. He's now leading the protest. After you did,
right.
If you are the president, will you allow this kind of a protest that has no meaning? They are protesting an action backed by law, taken by president in River State. Do you know the funniest thing? The river people are not taking protest. It is you that has something to do with rivers that you are taking a protest to disturb the peace of every other person. And if government take action again, they will tell you our democracy is in danger. There are a lot of things that these people can lead the protest and the entire Nigeria will follow them. But all these political...
Oh, okay. Doctor, I don't know what happened with your call right there, but yeah, you made your point very, very clear. Well, let's take this time out and get onto the Facebook page wall as well as the YouTube to see if you gave us a message via the YouTube channel, which every time we keep saying subscribe, 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 and we will indeed herald your messages right here and on here. Okay, so I'm just trying to click, put a click to the YouTube channel right now just to be sure that okay, that's fine. Alrighty, so let's get onto the Facebook page wall now. I see this one coming through via the Facebook page wall. And this is coming from Ozo Francis Namani, right? Ozo Francis Namani, all the way from Enugu State, Amagunze, precisely. Good morning, my people in the studio. Keep up the good work, he says. Mr. Preston should reverse the emergency rule in Rivers State for the sake of our democracy. And he goes on to saying the federal government should begin to fix and diversify Nigeria's economy to improve the living standard of Nigerians. Honestly, the poor masses are suffering in this country. May God help us, he says. But now let's get on to the WhatsApp portal. Thank you, Ozo, for that message. And, oops, I nearly missed you. Nice joining you this morning, he says, watching you live. This one is coming from Jojo Comedy Home, right? Appreciate that one from you. Now to the WhatsApp portal now, starting with, let's see, do we start with the voice notes? Yeah, I think we should start with the voice notes. Oh, my faith taught me this one. So, yeah, let's start with the voice notes first, and then we will indeed jump into the... text messages or the WhatsApp messages, right? I see a couple of voice notes now. Let's start with this one. Selassie would be, and getting into it already.
Good morning, Udok Daniel, the man with the golden voice.
Good morning to you,
You are flying solo today.
Yes.
My name is Selassie. I'm sending this voice note from Garki. Right. I want to talk about the insecurity for what happened in Castina. Some papers say 59 people adopted and 4 killed in Castina, while others are saying 45. Now, our security men couldn't do anything. The police couldn't get the bandit. But the people that are staging peaceful protests, they are using chopper, helicopter, in order to get these people arrested. So they have the power on civilians. Our security men have power on civilians, but they don't have power on the bandit. Now look at what the European Union are promising. Huge amount of money for our security men. It's like the people have been taking advantage of this. It has become a cash cow. It has become a making money venture for this insecurity. Military to deploy more troops in Plateau. Yes, these are the things. I said these people, they are not spirit. They will come to community and kill people and disappear. There have been massive killing in Plateau, Kaduna, and other parts of the country. Just like look at what Lokorawa did. Killing how many vigilantes? Security must do the needful. Thank you.
All right, security must do the needful. And some angles there. Selassie, some very vital angles you put out there. Appreciate you for that. But let's go see this message. This should be coming from BB Blessing from Otaku, I believe.
Hello, good morning. You dragged down. My name is Tego Amat. How are you doing today?
Very well.
God bless now. Greet our caller. You know, Nigerian matter. I don't know what BB Blessing will talk again. Where be say our voice cannot be here. Our police will be say we dey fight for them to make sure their life will better, to make sure their nika no go dey tear for their bumbo, tear for their back or front, to know say they eat well, they take care of their children well. I don't know the money where our politicians go take bribe them. We be say when we want to come outside, they begin to tear gas for us. I don't know whether the thing will be happen for our Nigeria, they contribute for the hunger and for the killing and for fair. I don't really understand. Police were supposed to guard common man, me and you. They are guarding senator, guarding police. Look at which last week where our president travel, when they go airport side, Lugbe side. I see cowboy, see motor. They say they say president. Those were supposed to come out from motor, but they wait hard for people. We know say they travel. My cowboy they follow like this. If they know they fear, why are they carry cowboy, carry police, gather themselves? I want to ask, if our president die today, our senator die, or House of Assembly die, can cowboy follow the enter grave? Please make them repent. If they not repent, that cowboy may not be saying, "I fire that they escort that they go, bye bye." They do.
All right, BB, you overshot your time, your voice notes, time, but I appreciate that one from you. It's really, really a serious conversation you put out there. But let's go take this one here too as well. Okay, seems as though we're going to be having just a little bit. Let's see. Trying to work this out. For some reason, I don't know what's going on. All right, well, I'm so sorry. Who sent this voice note now? I was supposed to get your voice notes out, but for some reason, it's not just coming through. Let's try again.
Good morning, Yudi. Okay. Good morning, Nigeria. Okay. My name is Daniel from Kurugu. You see, honestly, leadership is a major problem of this country. Right. And until we get it right, Africa will not get it right. Nigeria must wake up. You see, the issue of Donald Trump, tariff, and all those things, if we have leaders that are visionary, I don't think we need Donald Trump words to make us frightened. The Nigerian leader must look inward. It's not all about the next election, because that is what they always talk about. Look at governor visiting former president. They're talking about election. They're not even talking about the welfare of this country. Over 50 years of independence, we are here in Abuja under AMAC, the federal capital of Nigeria. We cannot even have light for 6 hours. We sleep without light. No good road. I think FCT is in terms of road. The FCT minister is doing well. There is no hospital. Then you can imagine the kind of leaders we have. But those same leaders have so much wealth that they cannot spend in their generation. I pray that God will give our leaders the vision to lead us aright. Thank you, and God bless Nigeria.
All right. I pray too. Pray using your voice to pray more. All right. Thank you so much, Daniel. Right. Well, let's get on to the WhatsApp messages. I do not see any voice notes anymore, so let's just get on with the messages now. This one right here is coming from Samuel from Kuje, and Samuel says, "Good morning to you, my brother Udwak Daniel. Good morning to you too, my brother." He says, "If I say that our leaders are playing with our lives, somebody will say how? Bandits killing 59 people in broad daylight without security personnel doing anything. No arrest is going on. No nothing. And our leaders are busy struggling for who will take over 2027. What a shame. The police are busy tear gassing protesters. What a big shame and disgrace. May God show us mercy in Nigeria. In Jesus' name, he says. Amen to that one. All right, you two have a great and lovely, fulfilled day. Samuel, this one coming from Abaz. He's reporting from Duce as usual. Now, Abaz says, good morning. Good morning to you too, Abaz. My take on the ongoing protest. I'm not seeing any tangible demand from this protest going on. What does state of emergency got to do with protest in Lagos, or to take it back? What are they taking back? Why can't these protests be more central on issues affecting the people, such as high price of PMS, kerosene, high electricity bills, high unemployment, and so on? These are the real issues. We ought to be seeing people protesting, not this kangaroo protest without focus. These protesters sponsored are not serious, Jerry. They said they are not serious, Jerry. Give me a break. Cut me some slack. Cut me loose. These protesters or protest organizers, they don't mean well. That's what Abbas is saying. They're not serious. Well, let's get on with Turkenby Hundu, all the way from Nasarawa State. It says, "Good morning, Daniel. Good morning to you, Turkenby." It says, it's unfortunate that our people are being killed unchallenged by criminals while we cried and buried them. Move on with the current security architecture. Only the federal government can find solution to the killing of our people. But with what? I can see the federal government is doing nothing to contain the killings. I insist, if there should be any state of emergency, it should be in the states where criminals are killing our people freely and unchallenged. Reverse state of emergency now. It's illegal. Terkanbi Hundu is saying that. Now, Terkanbi, I don't really get you. Are you saying the push for the reversal of the state of emergency in River State is illegal? Is that what you're saying? Or you're saying that it should be reversed, that the non-reversal is illegal? Or those who are calling for the reversal are actually illegal? I'm trying to get a context here. But yeah, anyways, thank you so much. Appreciate that one from you, Terkanbi. So I see this one coming from Chinonso from Suleja. Now, Chinonso says, bandits are having their free ride in northern communities. They are on a killing spree and kidnapping spree, but there is a state of emergency in Rivers, but none in any of these northern states. They are calling for peace in Plateau, but calling for compensation in Edo State. Kudos to you, UD, by the way. You're doing especially in area of teaching me mathematics. Chinonso, I don't get this. Okay, you're saying you're doing amazing. Okay. Chinonso, what kind of mathematics am I teaching you now? Oh, please. All right. But anyways, though, I believe that this mathematics should be something positive, right? Okay. Well, we are done with the messages via the WhatsApp. And maybe we can squeeze in just one voice call now before we say bye-bye to the segment. Hello. Good morning. Hello? Okay, I don't know, for some reason though, I cannot hear you. You might want to try again. Maybe just one more call and we call it a close. Seeing this one here now. Hello, good morning.
Judy.
Yes, good morning to you, Bright.
Good morning.
Yes.
Today is a good day.
Okay. Right, where are you calling from?
I'm going to Airport Road.
Airport Road, talk to us. Why is today a good day?
It's a good day now. God has made it to the good.
Oh.
Are we not alive?
We are alive. We are alive, my brother. We are alive.
UD.
Yes, boss.
Every day you are preaching hope. The people, the country are handed over, are playing with it and toying with it. Now, let me ask you a question. Are you a Minister of Defense or what? The former DG of, what do they call it, NYSC, was rescued from the kidnappers then by generals. Generals, so his associates contributed money to give to bandits. Is it not a shameful thing? Generals who are supposed to go and feature the bandits are the ones contributing money to go and pay for the bandits. Is it not people like me and you that are harmless, that will go and feature the terrorists or the kidnappers? And I ask again, why is it that, just like Chinozo said, why is it that here and now they are calling for peace, the other one is compensation? What is the difference between the human being's life in the north and the one in the south? What's the difference? Using UD.
All right.
UD.
I get that.
An old man doesn't see everything he sees. Or Pawantaba doesn't talk everything he sees on top of palm wine.
All right. Bright for some reason though. I don't know. I'll just leave it there. But yeah. Okay, so this is where we are calling a close for the pages for the Eagles Morning Rise Breakfast Show. But keep in mind, the breakfast show is not over up until the 12 noon. So you best want to keep your ears and your eyes glued on this dial, whether on social media platforms for the online television or right here via the dial, Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. Keeping in mind that we give you an audio-visual radio experience that you can count on anytime, any day. To each and every one of us that have added our voices loudly and clearly in the arena of the pages, thank you, far too kind. Let's meet up at 9 a.m. But first, don't worry, Vicky Vic will be here in a short bit to take you on sports on Eagles Wings. Don't go away.